Hey, I'm Gabriel P. Tarrant, with Good News International. In a world where negative news often dominates headlines, it's refreshing to hear about positive stories that lift our spirits. In a stunning turn of events, a group of French cheese makers have accidentally produced a new variety of cheese that has psychedelic effects. The cheese, which is said to have a hallucinogenic effect on those who consume it, was created by accident when new type of mold was introduced into the cheese-making process. The cheese was produced in the small town of Saint-Maur-de-Touraine, located in the Loire Valley region of France. The cheese makers responsible for the creation of the psychedelic cheese have been identified as Pierre Dubois and Jean-Paul Renaud. During the production process, the cheese makers inadvertently introduced a new unnamed type of mold into the cheese. The result was a cheese with a unique flavor and texture, which also had powerful psychedelic effects when consumed. However, the cheese's popularity was short-lived, as the police stepped in and confiscated all the remaining cheese. The authorities expressed concerns over the potential health risks associated with consuming a cheese with such powerful effects, and the cheese makers were forced to stop production. But the story took an unexpected turn when several policemen who were involved in the confiscation reported experiencing hallucinations after coming into contact with the cheese. Several officers involved in the operation reported experiencing vivid hallucinations and intense visual and auditory sensations. One of the policemen, who wished to remain anonymous, described the experience as unbelievable and like nothing I've ever experienced before. I've never taken drugs in my life, but after coming into contact with that cheese, I felt like I was on another planet, the officer said. It was scary at first, but then it became quite beautiful. I could see colors and patterns that I didn't even know existed. The incident sparked a debate over the legality and safety of the cheese, with some people arguing that it should be banned due to the risks involved. Others, however, saw the cheese as a harmless novelty and called for it to be made available to the public. Meanwhile, Pierre Dubois, one of the cheese makers responsible for the accidental creation of the psychedelic cheese, expressed regret over the police confiscation and the subsequent halt in production. We never intended for the cheese to have these effects, and we're sorry that it has caused so much controversy, Dubois said. But we also believe that there is potential for this cheese to be something really special, and we're disappointed that we won't have the chance to explore that further. Dubois went on to say that he and Renaud would continue to experiment with new cheese-making techniques, but that they would be more careful in the future to avoid any unintentional side effects. We don't want to cause any harm or controversy, but we also believe that cheese-making should be an art form that pushes boundaries and challenges expectations, he said. We hope that one day we'll be able to create something truly groundbreaking, without any unintended consequences. Despite the controversy, the cheese makers continue to experiment with new techniques, and have later hinted that they may attempt to create another batch of the psychedelic cheese in the future. Whether or not they will be successful remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure. The accidental creation of this unusual cheese has put Saint-Maur-de-Touraine on the map as a hub of innovative cheese making. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this uplifting news and want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe to our channel for regular updates. You'll never miss a story that will brighten your day and make you feel good about the world. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll always be the first to know when we post a new video. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in the next one.